You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The situation along the Thailand-Cambodia border has rapidly gone from tense to downright dangerous. What started as a long simmering dispute over territory drawn during the colonial era has now erupted into one of the most serious military confrontations between the two Southeast Asian neighbors in recent memory. As of now, over 30 lives have been lost, with nearly 200,000 civilians forced to evacuate their homes, fleeing from active fighting. The heart of the conflict lies in a region both nations claim, a border defined more than a century ago when France was the colonial power in the area. Over the years, both sides have engaged in sporadic clashes, but this latest escalation feels different. It's bigger, deadlier, and now involves modern military hardware. And deep-rooted international alliances are playing a major role behind the scenes. Thailand is considered a longtime military ally of the United States, a status that dates back to a treaty signed in 1954. Over the decades, its military has grown to be one of the most powerful in Southeast Asia. With hundreds of thousands of personnel, modern air power including Gripen and 416 fighter jets, and decades of joint training and support from the U.S. In contrast, Cambodia's military is younger, smaller, and more dependent on China, which has recently built a naval base on Cambodian soil and supplies much of Phnom Penh's military gear. Despite Cambodia's clear disadvantage in numbers and equipment, it holds one significant edge: geography. The terrain along the disputed border is reportedly more accessible from the Cambodian side. Cambodian forces have been accused of laying booby traps and landmines in the area, complicating any Thai attempt at a direct ground invasion. That's led Thailand to rely more on air power and long-range artillery, which could minimize troop exposure, but risks greater civilian impact. As the fighting has intensified, both countries have traded accusations. Thailand claims Cambodia initiated the recent violence by sending surveillance drones across the border. Cambodia insists Thai troops violated prior agreements by advancing on a temple site they see as culturally and historically theirs. In response, Cambodia has called for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire. Thailand has yet to respond publicly, and its military remains on high alert. With diplomatic options narrowing and the risk of full-scale war looming, the international community, especially ASEAN and the US, calling for a halt to the hostilities. But for now, the guns haven't gone silent. This border conflict is no longer just about disputed land. It's about pride, power, and the growing influence of global giants in Southeast Asia. Stay subscribed for more videos.